We already discussed earlier that in most of the organisms, DNA is the genetic material. However, there are some exceptions to this rule. Certain bacteriophages as well as number of plant viruses and some animal viruses contain RNA as the only genetic material, which can be proved by these experiments. RNA also acts as genetic material. It is proved by the experiments conducted with TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. This virus does not contain any DNA. It has 6% RNA surrounded by a hollow cylinder of protein subunits. This virus kills tobacco leaves, causing yellow molting of the leaf. For showing that RNA is genetic material, experiments were conducted by H. Frankel Comrat in California. This slide shows TMV containing single-stranded RNA and protein subunits. Frankel first separated TMV particles into RNA and proteins components. Viral RNA separated from protein could cause infection in leaf of tobacco plant. The RNA developed new protein subunits and the reconstructed virus is similar to parental virus. This is shown in flowchart. Such a property was not found in protein fraction of tobacco mosaic virus. This experiment indicated that RNA alone can direct the synthesis of normal virus. So, RNA acts as genetic material. Frankel's experiment is shown in this slide. In this slide, we will talk about experiment with two viruses, TMV, tobacco mosaic virus, and HRV, Holmes rib virus. It was also possible to synthesize chimeric virus particles using RNA from one strain and protein from another strain. Such chimeras had serological properties of those strains from which protein was derived, but in other properties it resembled the other strain from which RNA was used. Two viruses used were TMV, tobacco mosaic virus, and HRV, Holmes ribgrass virus. HRV was isolated from Plantago lanceolata, so called as Plantago strain. These two viruses, TMV and HRV, give different symptoms on leaves of a particular variety of tobacco. TMV produces mottling of leaves and HRV produces distinct ring patterns. Reciprocal chimeras using RNA of one strain and protein of the other strain could be obtained. Using TMV and HRV, two types of chimera were made. First chimera made by RNA of TMV plus protein of HRV, which is used for infection of tobacco leaves. Molting of leaves takes place. No ring pattern was found on tobacco leaves. Second chimera was made by RNA of HRV plus protein of TMV, which is used for infection of tobacco leaves. Ring pattern found on leaves and no mottling found on leaves. This experiment is shown in flow chart. So the progeny had proteins which corresponded to the virus from which RNA of infecting virus particle was derived. This proved that specificity of virus proteins was determined by RNA alone. Proteins carried no genetic information. So, RNA is the genetic material, not the protein. You can see in this picture that reconstructed virus gives progeny which resembles the virus from which RNA was derived and not the protein. From all the experiments which were discussed earlier, we came to following conclusions. DNA, the component of the chromosome, serves as the genetic material. RNA may also act as a genetic material in those cases where DNA is absent. DNA is universal genetic material except in those cases where it is replaced by RNA. DNA is constant in amount for a given cell irrespective of its structure and physiology, whereas RNA varies with the type of cell and function. DNA has many characteristics that make it suitable to act as genetic material, which are as follows. It has ability to store genetic information in its base sequences. This information can be transferred to daughter cells with minimum errors. DNA has both physical and chemical stability. DNA has potential for heritable change. Cells of similar hereditary origin have similar DNA. The relative amount of the four nucleotides is constant. Gene recombination, segregations, and mutations can be explained only on the basis of alteration in DNA structure. So, DNA is the main genetic material. For more description, you can go through these books.